In this video, I'll be talking about application of gravitational force. So, application of gravitational force. So, with one example, I would discuss this thing. So, suppose that I have a particle here which is of capital mass m and it is fixed. Okay, and there is another particle. This particle is free to move. Okay, so my question is here, like initially let us take they are at 5r distance away. So this distance is 5r. Suppose that this particle is free to move. So initially we are assuming this is at rest. So from rest it is starting to move. So let's say at any instant it reaches to this distance. So now it reaches to distance 3r only. So now separation is 3r. It covers 2r distance and it attains certain velocity, let's say v1. So my question is that find out the value of velocity v1 of particle of mass small m. Okay, so now you need to analyze. This is a very important question. So here I can say, let us take at any moment. Understand first of all, at this moment, which moment? At t is equal to 0, and this is, let's say, at certain time t. So at t is equal to 0, if we calculate, let's say, gravitational force magnitude, then F1g will be is equal to, so g we know m, small m, upon 5r square, right? And if I talk about at certain instant t is equal to t, then F2 gravitational will become is equal to gmm upon 3r square. So you are clearly seeing that force is changing. Gravitational force is variable, which leads to that acceleration of the particle is also variable. And when acceleration is varying, that means this is non-uniform acceleration. Clear? That means we have to take a random distance and we have to find the expression of the expression in terms of a variable. So we assumed, let's say, at any certain instant it is somewhere x distance away from the fixed point. So let's say this is distance is x as I assumed, and particle reaches here. So can we say what is the gravitational force as a function of time? That would a function of x, this will be g capital M small m upon x square. Perfect. One thing is very important here, that we need to introduce a negative sign, as I mentioned you earlier that this is the force of attraction. So here I was just writing the magnitudes. So with magnitudes, if you want to write total exact value, then there should be a minus sign or use vectors. So here I introduced a minus sign. So now I can write F is equal to m into a. So the small m into a, because we know that force is the related with mass and acceleration. So now we can write gm small m by x square. So this small m is cancelled out. We achieve gm upon x square. Now this is fine. Now you need to remember little bit kinematics, that in kinematics we do that acceleration is dv by dt and also vdb by dx. Now look at it, which one we should use. So about time we don't have any information, right? That means the only task which we can do, we can utilize this one, vdv by dx. So if I utilize this vdb by dx, so I'll be achieving here v dv upon dx is equal to minus gm upon x square. So now we can accumulate v and dv and gm upon x square into dx. Now we have to integrate both the sides. So on integration both the sides, so what we will be achieving. So now you have to think about limits. Initially when particle was at x equal to 0, this is the initial position, that means x is equal to 0. And when particle is at this position, so x naught is equal to 0, x is equal to 5r, because we are considering x which is from this point, fixed point. So initially it was at 5x distance and then later on it is at 3r distance, right? So 5r and 3r. So this is x final and x initial. So limits of x will be 5r to 3r, and obviously at this position velocity is 0 and here velocity is v1, so 0 to v1. Now we can achieve this integration v square by 2, 0 to v1 minus gm is constant outside, integration of 1 upon x square, that means integration of x to the power minus 2, which will be x to the power minus 2 by minus 1 upon minus 1. So x to the power minus 1 upon minus 1 is the integral 5r to 3r. So this can be written as 1 upon x 5r to 3r. If you substitute the value, you get minus gm into, I missed here one minus sign, so there will be one minus also, because x is x to the power minus 1 upon minus 1. So this is minus 1 upon x. So this minus and minus can be written as plus. We can substitute the limits. So this is 1 upon 3r minus 1 upon 5r. So further solve it. So here we will be obtaining that v1 square by 2 minus 0 is equal to gm. We can take LCM. This is 15r. This will be 5 minus 3. This is going to be v1 square is equal to 2 gm 2 upon 15r, right? This is 15r. So here v1 will be is equal to 4 gm upon 15r square root, or else it can be written as, in a simplified manner, 2 under root of gm upon 15r. So this is your answer. So what I try to signify, we are utilizing gravitational force which was Fg, which key point was minus gmm upon x square. This was the F in as a function of x. Then we found A as a function of x. Then we utilized kinematics relation vdv upon dx, and then we were able to solve this question. Okay, so I believe you got the application part. You can apply in certain problems, so practice out of this one. Okay.